Tubig.
I'm going to the left.
Sumama ka ta? Wala yung nice down.
Okay, mo rin naman.
Oh. If I don't be so wrong.
Kailangan ko ng mga emeralds, sapphire, mga ganun.
I got emerald.
That's my emerald.
Oh, nasa inventory ko, so it's mine.
No. Kinuha mo siguro.
No, I fucking mind this shit. I have
I made it
5.
from your chest.
Uy, may bagong ore.
Sit, likod ko.
Out.
Antalion assassins, nagaling sila sa ground.
Ayun, ano yung button na yun para pakita sa chat?
Oh.
Tama.
Out.
Pero lang.
Out? No. Ano ba yung chat?
It's out. Sabi mo hindi out.
Kapag nag-out ako eh,
Hold on.
ano siya eh, nagpe-favorite yung item eh.
Eh, open mo muna yung chat.
Ah,
Enter.
Uy, assassin. Yung mata kita.
eto. Bismite crystal.
Is this weed? No, wheat? Wheat. I can't. Oh, okay. Don't break that shit, Sid. Baka we might be able to harvest that if meron tayong hoe or some shit. I need to get to the sky.
Wait, ano to?
We need gravity potions. Do we have gravity potions?
Uy.
Uy,
Deep beneath.
wala tayong mga NPC na ganun. Yung nagbibenta
lies
ng
the
potion.
ruined Azure City, buried by the sand and the ashes of the Sofot.
Hell yeah!
Wait, mayroon pa ako.
Hindi ko
Deep
nilagay
beneath
yung
the
mod na
cemetery
yun.
lies the ruined Azure City. Yo, is that a moving cactus?
Wait naman na see. Punta ko dyan sa inyo.
Cactus!
Stactus.
Kill it!
Lapit ng desert ah.
Yo! Ang cool ng mob na to. Is it gonna like break? Ah, naputol siya! Tatlo lang sila. Di naabot si Mix.
Nakabot ako.
It's dead.
Under. Oh, cactus lang ako.
Ba't yung pinatay?
Tara, let's go down here.
Okay.
It's a cactus.
Nandito
May
na
the
ako.
soldiers of the Sea Kingdom find eternal rest beneath these bloody sands. Let's go. Exploration.
Ay, yung mga ganito?
Oh, fuck.
Wow!
We should loot the chest dito.
Oh yeah, may
Sayang.
ano ako, grappling hook.
Ayun, sinabi mo yun kanina eh.
Kill!
Uy! That's a mommy.
Oh, yun. Ooh.
Oops.
Uy! Hindi, ito yung entrance. Ah, wait.
Oh, convenient nun ah.
Copper lang.
Gabi na ba?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Like,
Almost.
gabi sa labas.
Ano to?
What is that? Oh, shit! I'm going back. How do we go back?
Pinatay ko.
Okay, nice.
Okay, may pang summon tayo ng
Scarab,
boss na
no?
yun.
Yeah, definitely hindi yung agad-agad ang boss natin. But I got an idea.
Maganda yung loot dito eh. Like na.
Never mind.
Desert City. Oh. Yun, 1 HP. I mean 2 HP.
Oh!
Sabay pa kayo.
I'm just gonna collect more. Collect muna ako ng stars. I need my armor. Basta may natin yung gravity potion sa akin ibigay.
Sige lang.
I'm gonna go to the sky.
Ay. Ano to?
And I need more stars.
Ilalagay ko ba yung potion guy? Yung mod na yan? Ano ba tawag sa mod na yan?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Acorn cake! Fuck it! Hell yeah! Uy, gusto mo ng 10 defense armor?
Ay, may stone
Huh?
armor.
Yeah. It's a stone armor. Said you want stone armor?
Patingin nga, patingin.
Do you want it?
Okay.
Sid, summoner ka diba? Hindi ka dito.
Yeah.
Ay, nabigay ko sa'yo. Nabigay ko yung mix.
Tabu. Ooh.
Ito, armor pun pala. Yun. Ito, kunin mo to.
What?
Kunin mo yun.
Oh!
Huh.
Oh, shit! Awesome. Said you got any more stars?
No.
Wala lahat ng puno.
You got
Wala pala puno dito.
no gravity potion? Shit, wala. Bigyan ko na kasi ito mix. I said,
Ano?
ito. May debuff siya na parang slash. If winip mo, may may damage siya. Mableed
Oh.
sila. May pabor ka na sa akin, Sid.
Pabor.
Wait, ano to? Summon damage. Summons a rusted sword to fight for you.
Ay, yung cake yun eh. Yung sword na yan.
Yeah.
Huh,
Maganda yan.
ayun,
Ano pala siya, pag wini-whip mo or mini-melee mo, magbe-bleed sila.
Oh, okay.
So it's like good.
Strange.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
give me that.
Sword does not take up minion.
You're not Sid. I need that.
Oh.
Uy!
Yes.
Ano nung zombie na to?
One shot ka?
Oh. Ba't ako nag-melee? Buisit mo.
Breathe.
Pag di ko naharap yung Skyline na yun, mag-melee ako.
Go lang.
Getting annoyed with these fucking... Being outside during daytime increases stats. Nice, I'm Escanor.
Congrats.
Now I need a teleporter. Gee, I'm not in my element. It's nighttime.
Oh. Aray. Pick na ako mo one shot dun.
You're going to the left side. Seeing what I can find.
Oh, may temple ako nakita. Ay, ito yung
Yes, wait,
Japanese.
temple? Oh, you found it?
Eh, maliit.
Oh. Does it have a chest?
May vase sa gitna. Tsaka may
Break it.
animal, hindi ko alam.
Maybe it's a chest.
Anong crystal na to? Geode crawler. Die.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't go past the desert.
Bakit? Mamatay kaya ako. Compass. Ayun yung nakuha ko.
Compass. Shit.
Ang lahat. Oh, anong fish yun? Ay! Nagpapakita yung fishing. Diba na ako mukha mag-fish ka ganun? Mga nakukuha mo hindi nakikita sa tubig.
Oo.
Dito nakikita mo pala. Anong
That's cool.
armored fish tas golden carp. Lumangoy lang. Patayin ko kayo.
I remember something. Remember that one parang mas cool version ng underground jungle? Yung parang forest siya.
Ata?
Yung spirit mod. We should find that.
Jungle is scary. Mamaya. Tignan natin.
I remember we found that like early on.
Nakita mo?
I forgot the loot though.
I don't remember.
I do. I remember may boss pa nga doon after di natin sinamon. Kasi takot tayo.
Hey, gano'n ko gagawin eh. Nakakita ko ng spider nest.
On my way.
Oh my god, mali! Oh my god, kailan ko ayusin yung ano ka? Load out ka sa hotbar.
Ay, mag-summon nito. Yung Rogue Crest.
Baka ano lang yung sentry lang yun.
Oh, equipable.
Oh god, Crimson.
Ano yan? May guy na mukhang galit.
Maybe he is.
Barrel lang pala kalog guy. Explosive barrel.
Galit rin yan, Sid.
He's fuming.
Can't mind this shit. Ah! Sandball!
Ano batuan ka?
No! Nahulog sa ulo ko.
Sabay pa kayo.
Pwede pa mag-araw. So I can like start unleashing my power.
Okay, man.
Ano pang old leather na to? Cloak of Healing. Minions have a small... Sets ito.
Yeah, nag-iipan ako na ano.
Ay, umaga na.
Dark Stride Nightmare. Ano to? Looks like Blood Moon shit. Quest item.
Ipan o leather.
Wala, masasanay rin naman tayo dito.
Ish, kailangan pala ng healing potion. Tagal pa to.
We need to find a briar. Okay, that's apparently our first thing.
Yun yun.
No, yung pa tayong pangalan sinasabi ko, yung forest shit.
Ah?
Ba't di mo whip yan, Sid?
Di ko nabili yung whip.
Oh.
6
I thought
gold.
you had the money.
No.
I'm gonna whip it.
Grappling hook na lang kinuha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, ano yun? Ano to? RGB slime. Oh,
Break it, break it, break it. Okay. Don't eat it. Ay, I wasn't looking. Uy, tangan na yung mga yan. Uy, ano yun? Oh, just food.
Movie. NPC. Bandit.
Bandit. Rogue.
Oh, iba tsura niya.
Maybe rogue in this. Maybe rogue sa Calamity is not able. Here lies Pirada. Stars.
Uy.
In memory of Sir Nautilus.
Uy, said meron ka ditong ano, rogue something, someone.
Uy. Wait, balik ako. Anin lang namin to.
Okay lang.
Oh, Psycho Mask. Increase movement, defense, increase movement.
Ooh, money.
Ano to? Green Feather. Equipable. Increase aerial agility.
Uy, wolf
Cool.
rock.
I'm not buying that. Ito na lang bilhin ko.
Another
Oh.
desert.
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
Uy. Oh, ito yung dati.
A golden chest, finally.
Ano laman?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Amazing. Lead bar, some potions.
Hey, Mesh, better than nothing.
Oh, wait, meron ko ako. Decrepit Idol.
Oh, fuck.
Quest item.
No, just
Hold on lang ako dito.
I'm stuck, Sid.
Ay, umalis na ito.
Never mind.
Bro, better start digging. Uy, cactus.
Another one of these cactus guys. Nice one.
Pati ano ako sa inyo.
He's dead. Another one.
Ano yun, no? The hell?
It's cactus.
Oh, savannah.
Oh, three fish. Car.
Car.
Ay, ito na yung jungle kin, no?
Yeah, but this is the jungle we want. Probably not.
Tapos mo sa ilalim.
I will dire-diretso muna ako. Help! Soprano. Ow, ow, ow!
Hindi to auto fire.
Merchant, awesome.
Damage him. Butik. Well, take kay merchant.
Maraming slime dito. Buisit yung mga jungle slime na yan.
Saan ako sabat?
Road. Okay. Bilhin ko rin ano.
Okay, wala pa rin binibenta. Mati na. Teka lang.
Sino to? Carlos. Ano to? Rogue Crest. Oh, ito yung meron ako.
Oh, fuck. Well, I made progress.
Uy, kailangan mo to. Assassin's Magazine.
Sama na ko yung Bismite mix. Where'd you get that? Hello? Is he dead?
AFK yata.
He's dead. I can tell. Uy, ang cool nito Carlos. Rogue. Sheesh.
Yo,
Sama na ko yung Bismite.
sa cave.
Oh.
Kailangan ng sapphire. Kailangan na madami pang sapphire. Magmamind pa ako. Whoa. Ano to? Not.
Bakit?
Oh, boulder! Anong item to? Oh, biome ba to? Teka nga.
Magmimili na lang ako. Fucking... I don't have a sky thingy. I wanna fly.
Ay, mamaya na lang.
Where that club at? I remember this shit had cloves.
Sakto, may sword ako sa'yo. Pool noodle. Eto.
Oh, ito.
Clove.
Wooden club.
Ayun,
10 to
tignan mo.
35 damage.
Give me that, Sid.
Huh? Ito, craftan kita.
Oh, kasi I don't have wood. Pagawa nga. Thank
Oh,
you.
Sid, may...
Uy, demonic.
Oh, it's a whip, hindi siya sword.
Ano yan?
Uy, sword. Whip.
May tatlo akong whip.
Uy. Oh, nakuha ko yung ano mo. Wait. Out.
Ano to?
Ano ba't nahulog ako?
May mushroom biome.
Kidding me. Kidding me. Ayan, ito. Abot ko sa'yo.
What's that?
Ito. Out.
Ano to? Oh, okay. Ano to? Hello? Oh,
Hello?
ano nakuha ko?
What?
Uy! Ano yun? Uy!
Asa ka?
Uy! Crabulon.
Hi guys.
Don't fight it! Don't fight it!
Wala
Don't fight it!
nangyari.
Tangina! Don't fight Crabulon!
Dito
Layo
ako.
pa natin
Kalma
doon!
lang. Dito ako.
Crabulon!
Summon item pala tayo
First
nakuha
the
niya.
Desert Scourge.
Hmm?
Huwag kayong magtapon
Now
ng basura sa
Crabulon.
chest natin. Naglalagay
It's
ng
not
grave.
trash, man.
Huwag kayong maglagay ng grave dito. Wala na tayong space. Ano ko ikaw yun sila. Eto. Third mo.
Hmm? Ano to? 3 summon tag damage.
Try mo.
Let me try this. Wait, I need melee accessories. Shit. Bigat ko.
Ang bagal mo ah.
You hear this?
No.
Huwag na nga.
Oh, okay.
You got any leather actually? I remember I saw like gloves. We craft na ba sa mga chests? Hindi pa na.
Ay, yung parang ano? Crafting station sa chest?
Oo, wala pa na.
Wala ba? Wala akong manap ng sapphire eh. Wait, mabalik ako. Ayun talaga yung
We
kailangan
have
ko eh.
leather. Shit. Bakit old leather kahit isa lang?
Old?
Old leather.
Ano?
Meron ako dalawa.
Gimme.
Namatay dito. Ano ba? Uy!
Blood moon.
Malas.
Farm. No, dude.
Kaya mo
You
naman
might
farm.
get like shit.
Hindi kailangan akong kunin.
Kill, said kill. Baka may loot dito. Make sure na di mamamatay yung NPCs natin.
Putik yan.
May demon guy.
Kill that.
Yun.
Yapit.
Ano to? What the fuck is this guy?
Ano yan?
Wizard guy.
Parang
May-
HP niya. Meron siyang 2,000 HP.
Mini boss?
Oo, siguro.
Fuck.
Ayun.
Kill him.
Wala tayong kaano. Lugar. Third day pa lang natin dito ah. Ano the hell?
Wala na siya.
Yeah, wala na.
Okay. We will get our revenge eventually.
Okay, random ghosts.
Oh my god.
Naging graveyard na.
I get a better shit, man. Oh, I got an accessory for ano? Summoner. Ay, hindi, nakuha mo na yata.
Oh my god, nahulog ko yung pera ko. Wait. Yung 4 gold ko.
Ah,
2 gold
pinulot
pala.
na zombie!
Oh, nasisira.
Demonyo. Demonyo nun.
Di mo ng zombie, I saw.
Lalabas ko yung pera ko sa piggy bank. Sino na?
Oh my god, another dead eye marks na ito. Old leather na, old leather.
Dude, it was said, look at the shit on my head. It's summoner.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yan.
sirain niyo yung mga graveyard. Nag-iba na itsura.
I can't hold on.
No.
Fuck.
She should disaster. Oh. Oh, it.
Tongin na.
Crush yung mga gravestone, huwag niyo ilagay sa chest. Oh, may may demon.
Occultist. How do we beat that, dude? We need shit.
Oh my god, middle of the day pa rin. Middle of the night.
Uy, shark necklace. Sakto.
It's over.
You fucker.
Wala na akong makita. Okay. Lock in. Sabi tumutrag na yun?
Yes.
Okay.
My helmet.
Oh, maganda.
Kunin ko ng stars. Sayang yung stars na yun.
Ghost incoming.
Yep. Okay. Madaming stars
Saka
sa
na
kabila.
tong rogue na to. Nag-invisible. Yeah, melee na to.
Oh yeah. Binlock ko yan.
Kung ano yung arcus na da? Ay, wala.
Yung stars. Gestures arrow.
May raven dito.
Yun lang.
Shit, man.
Oh my god, naman. Who that?
Hello?
Okay, Sam.
Okay, Sam. Gawa mo, Sam.
Hey, Miguel.
Ay, Sam.
I'm sick.
Damn.
Nangyari kahapon.
Yeah. Talit mo kahapon.
Ano, putang ina? Nag-record, ano, pre-record kasi kami ng video para sa research presentation ng literature department natin kasi we're kind of running out of fun. They might not continue the department. They're getting us to do more so that, you know, they see that we're doing shit. Pag na naman ng shooting na.
Kaya nga, tagal eh.
Kasi anong shooting kami sa bahay ng klase ko din sa San Juan. Tapos may San Juan siya. So, may little Baguio. Ano po yung tao. Ang kulit ng shooting namin kasi yung parang dapat kasi hindi ako yung yung cast nila kasi walang nag-volunteer na sa kabilang department, so ako na lang. Kasi yung role, one half ng gay couple.
Okay, kaya pala.
Ano naman, masaya naman. Ang lang, puta ngayon na ang dami ko palang gagawin. Dami ko inasikaso, shit. Kulit lang kasi parang may shower scene pa.
Shower scene, wow.
Yeah man, ang kulit talaga nun.
Drop the scene,
Tapos
pre.
Tapos yung biyahe pa uwi. Puta hellish kasi galing sa Nuwan, dadaan pa sa Manila. Tapos kita
Ano yan?
Nag-commit ka lang, no?
Nag-commit lang ako.
Hindi ka nag-grabo kahit ano.
Hindi ko wala akong pera, men. Dalawang harip, men.
Wait, meron ata akong weapon.
Yeah.
Pero like yun. Melee yata to. Or wala. Hindi ko alam.
Ano akong harip, men. Pero, ayun nga. Haba ng biyahe ko pa. Oh, shit.
Ilang oras ka?
Dito na lang ako dito. Nakailang oras. Kasi, I went home mga, I think around 5. Tapos mga 10 ata kasi labas rin ako kumain gutom na ako. Nakita mo yung yash.
Yeah.
Tapos ang haba. Tapos bala ko sana tapusin ko yung drawing ko mga that day para ngayon nasikasuhin ko lang yung mga shit ko sa school. Pero dahil na yun, ginawa ko sa umaga tapos ngayon ginagawa ko sa shit ko sa school. Okay na.
Lord, dalawa tayo dun.
Basta ang kulit. Yeah.
Ang eventful nga ng araw mo.
Oo nga pala, nagpaalam na ako sa Laguna.
Kaya naman, no?
Oo, kaya yan. Nagpaalam na ako.
Ano meron sa Laguna?
Dun. Celebrate.
Oo.
Pero,
Dito sa inyo.
hindi ko pa sinasabi. Hindi ko pa na-announce. Kasi kailangan, you know.
Anong araw yan?
Ang mag-get kasi sa akin ni Ash, akala ko.
Sa weekend, end of April.
Okay.
Alright.
Hindi, wala akong
Gusto sa
specific
akin,
date.
Weekend end of April, di ako pwede dyan
Okay.
Wala ako.
Bakit?
Thesis defense ko.
Anong araw?
26 or 28.
Huwag na. Hindi ko.
Defend nyo dun sa Laguna.
No.
Dali namin yung buong panel mo dun.
No. Kailangan i-check ko. Old weather.
The
Walang
fuck is
guide.
that?
Na-affect yung summons ko.
Maganda na, medyo nagulat.
What?
Nagulat?
Hindi, sa kasi naglagay ako ng poll sa namin, sa Lancer. Gulat ako na marami I thought you guys would prefer the mech combat na
Hindi
Tapos time.
Mech combat dapat pipiliin ko pero parang ako lang yung iba.
No. Na-misread ko yung Na-misread ko yung... I voted Met Combat pero iniba ako kasi I misread the thing.
Uy, may weapon ako para
Pagkaintindi
sa'yo.
ko dito... Wait, let me go back ulit. Check ko.
Mas ng sound effects. Nakikiliting tenga ko.
Pagkaintindi ko dito, it's not that narrative yung focus ng it's more of Ano yung mag-affect ng narrative? The pilot or the mech stuff?
The mech stuff, kung mech combat, like, I was thinking kasi if it's gonna be focused on narrative gameplay, like, yung mga shit, kunyari sa sa Her Royal, di ba yung ibang stuff sa narrative doon, nakaka-affect yung later gameplay. Like, dahil na-interview nyo interrogate nyo si Fly, meron kayong map, tapos alam nyo na yung itsura ng mga shit. May ganun. Kung narrative gameplay yung may focus. Kung mech combat lang, walang ganun. So it's just pure gameplay.
Yeah, yun ang inis ko na ayoko sa
Pure gameplay lang kayo?
Sa pinili ko yung
Oh.
Pure gameplay lang. Makes sense. Kasi with that, kasi if we're gonna focus on the narrative gameplay, itutuloy ko talaga yung gagawin ko mas maiksi yung yung combat. Mas maiksi kasi bala talaga maglalagay na ako ng mga parang dapat round 4 tapos na, or like dapat in 4 turns dapat natapos na to, or else bad shit will happen.
Ginawa mo ng timer.
Uy, ano yun?
May yun nga, yan yung mali ko sa pinaka-last session namin. Wala akong timer.
Lagyan mo nga. Lagyan mo ng timer.
I thought you had... Hindi mo nilagay yung extension na sinag ko, yung timer extension?
Yeah, I know. I thought that was specifically for nilagay ko. And I thought it was specifically for... What do you call this? For counting the turns. But I don't wanna if I'm gonna have a timer, I don't want it to be specifically time-based. Gusto ko na dapat by turn 2 or by turn 3 tapos na. Kasi dapat by the end of round 3 and shit like that. Kasi I really feel like the other guys are gonna have a hard time. Lalo na si Julian. If we push through with the time limit stuff, kasi I was gonna announce the time limit, and then Julian's turn started. It was really long, and I'm like, shit. If we implement the time limit, he's not gonna be able to do anything. And it's and I don't wanna impede that because ang ganda ng gameplay niya kay Payload. Like, kasi it's I've never had a session until Her Royal Black Hearts where it really felt like Julian really was having fun with the gameplay.
I can see that.
The last time I know that he was really having fun was when the 1v1 he had with Wall.
Oh.
Way back.
2 years ago. Which is insane to say, by the way. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
Yung
he had
1v1 niya
fun.
kay Wall. Straight up. Yung kahit hindi ko pa hinahanda na maayos, so it's wild. But yeah, I think so narrative gameplay it is. Should I tag invite them in? I'm thinking maybe next week kaya. I can run just the introductory shit. Na Kasi invite ko si Sana sayang kasi si Trey. Ramdam ko sa'yo nung maglaro.
May chat.
Oh, sinachat ko ngayon.
Oh.
I'm tagging them all.
I
No, through DM.
eventually want... You know what I want? Rest periods.
Yung ginawa
That's
niya.
what tayo, no?
No, it's the only part of the game that we don't do for some reason. Because I don't like using core every session.
Ramdam ko, that's what I think that the reason, kaya nga I think na it's really good that you guys brought up na can we make the actual combat session shorter? Because it does, the shorter combat sessions, we can break that up into multiple ones, and with that we can put rests in.
It also, there's a lot of mechs na may efficient core. And it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't feel good to use them if we
That
just
makes
use core every, well, like benefit nga nila is they're weak, pero you can use them again in another scene.
Yeah.
Or if like we just use them every, it's like
Uh-huh.
I don't even feel incentivized to use.
That makes sense. I feel like for the for the first episode of Black Hole Guns, I'm planning on implementing arrest there. And the idea is that depending on how the mission goes, like the first combat, if everyone succeeds, you guys get a long rest, but if everyone fails, it's a short rest. I'm thinking shit like that to implement. I'm still gonna have to figure that out, but definitely for Black Hole Guns, there's gonna be rests implemented because batak si Cedric. Oh,
Resource management should be a thing, because like a long incentive to use stuff like Gilgamesh or Everest, because their whole benefit is you reuse them.
Straight up. I
Core,
think it's also
core bonuses should not be like spam. Ayoko lang.
I agree. I feel like it's really just a matter of mga shortcomings ko in how to run this stuff.
Mhm.
And it's also because like I've been thinking maybe I could maybe start putting because I can't track everything on ComCon. So I thought maybe I could start implementing something where the negatives, like for example, you lose this much structure during the previous session, you have to maintain that. So like I'm gonna take screenshots of everyone's stats in between.
Oh, ganun double.
That's what I was thinking. It's just I haven't been able to do it kasi hassle siya.
Okay.
But I feel like I think it's a requirement now.
Okay, this makes me wonder. There's one caveat to this. One extremely niche caveat to all of this.
Uh-huh.
Maybe don't explain. Okay. How do I say this? Maybe don't explain the part where we have to be more cautious about our resource.
I would that I agree. Kaso dito si Cedric eh.
No.
Dito si Cedric.
The niche I'm talking about is Dennis.
Ah,
If you say that, he's never gonna attack ever.
I see. That makes sense.
Ang cautious na niya as it is, if you
Mhm.
say na may pa tayo, he's gonna get depressed after losing one structure. I'm gonna be for real.
I agree. Okay,
He gets punched in the face once, ayoko na. Or na, di naman siya ganun. It's more of he gets sad.
Yeah, that's true. Na mali kasi like my thought was like because when I yung last session yun eh. Because like I came with like prepared actions for every NPC there. Like okay, like this, like I wrote it down. Like this is what's gonna happen during that turn. Kaya nga instantaneous yung lahat ng mga actions ko gamit si Shells because everything was prepared for him. I knew the route. Like he had a fucking may programming siya. I wrote it down. Like this is what I do. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. Shoot the closest person. This happens to be fucking Dennis. Bang! I sent him into depression.
Yeah, yun ang kasi, like, he can't be consistently having the fastest mechs in our playthrough, pero siya yung always hiding.
Yeah.
I have never once used the action hide
Lord.
unless hide teamed lang ako. So I was like so confused. Because I wanted to,
Wait,
like, my whole
I need to get
plan was
something.
to protect him.
That makes sense.
And hindi na siya lumusob, which is a shame.
Mm-hmm. So, kasi ang ganda pa ng like I really feel like man, what the fuck happened to him? That was me. That was my fault.
No. It's just ganun talaga. I was like I feel like Ano yung ano? Ano yung... What was his name? Yung may mortar, yung AoE?
Junk. That was ano eh. He was a bombard.
Bombards. Yeah, bombards are kinda... Meron siya? May elite ganun?
Yeah, no. The bombard was a commander. The elite was shells. The sniper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bombards. I was like, fuck. All I remember from bombard, blah blah. Bombards was like, they just fucking counter drones. That's all I remember from bombards. Nung binabasa ko yan. I read it and I thought, holy shit, this just counters Hydra. Straight up.
Uh-huh.
All the drones, all the summons, boom, AoE sa boom.
Oo nga pala, nagtatanong si Loris for a guide on how to start Lancer. Holy shit, how do I explain this?
Si
I'm not good at
Jun na
this
lang.
shit.
Ngayon na?
Hindi naman ngayon, they're just asking for guide on it.
Oh, sinabi ko wag one-on-one na lang explanation kasi yung
It's
3-on-1
very,
kasi baka ma-overwhelm.
yeah.
Kung ako yan, I'll just go with the flow.
Oh.
A big benefit to getting Loris in this game is fucking nandun na si Julian.
Yes.
Matic.
I think it's gonna be so much fun because like yung pinaka-strength talaga ni Julian sa kahit is his ability to RP. So having his actual partner in the thing as well is gonna be really fun. Kasi parang ko na power couple agad yung dating nila eh. I'm just like I really hope that for Black Hole Guns, like when everyone's made up their characters and everything, I really hope that that Dennis and Julian really lock in and make their characters in tandem, because when they have like a planned relationship for their characters, they're really good together. Does that make sense? Did I just say what
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
Kasi like, I feel like yung pinakasayang lang talaga sa her Royal Black Hearts is that the way that they made their characters, they don't have much chemistry on paper. Like, as characters. Like, I kind of shoved them in a scene together and I was thinking like, maybe they might but it didn't really work. Alam doon, naninipa ng bayag.
Mix wala ko ng gravity potion.
Wala pa yun.
Where's our merchant? Dead!
Grabe.
No! Nandun sa underground! Why?
Meron ako nito para sa'yo.
Nahulog.
Natandil ako.
Okay, I need both of those. Like now. Oh. Why do we have that said?
Hindi ka namatay.
Do you not see yung may bato doon?
No, hindi mo na ako tumaan.
What?
Oh my god, they're free right now.
Oh, I don't have
Explain
the
mo na.
plan. My plan was I wanted to do a PowerPoint.
I'm dead.
I wanted to explain it sa VC kapag may visuals ako like PowerPoint slides.
Ganda, no? I think would be... you think I can stream CompCon?
Ikaw.
Kaya mo yun.
Maybe?
Pwede.
Yeah, go lang.
So yun,
Jeez,
like...
You lie, Sid! Meron!
Ano?
It wasn't just a bug. I died twice. Look. Box shot.
Over here, wait lang shall we ask them to join VC or ano?
Go lang.
Ikaw.
I would get... Hold on.
Saan ka
There's a
pa yun?
simple visual to this. Wait. I am at... Ito.
Let me just ask if I'm gonna ask if they're willing to do VC. Okay. Ikaw na dapat gumagawa ng mga pang-eskwela ngayon na.
Yeah.
13 minutes. Poison.
Ano, but I don't wanna do
Huh?
it! I don't wanna do it, man!
That's what I mean, Mix. Saan nanggagaling yung poison na yan?
Ilan yung tick damage niya?
1.
Like 1?
One, pero permanent. If you don't have a buff,
Oh,
it's like
wala.
you die. You're
Yes.
sentenced. You get cancer.
Hello.
You're sentenced to death.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Guys, hello.
Ano,
One
Lurs?
Piece be like.
Ang wild ng
Hello,
pinagsalihan.
hello, hello. Like, I don't know what to do.
Are you back?
What? Okay.
Kakosek yun eh. Pinagsasabi mo
No.
cancer.
What was I gonna say?
Wala akong hanap ng sapphire. Hindi ko mag-craft to.
No. We're playing Terraria in the background. Fuck. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to set up a owl bear. Bear ang kukunin.
Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, my mask.
Hi, Laris. Hello.
Hello.
Aray.
Okay.
Bello.
Now, if you were to go on to my stream right now, as you can see, is my stream.
Communism.
I'm gonna try explaining this. I'm not gonna go for all of this stuff. Let's just try to take this time to make a simple character. Okay. So
Okay.
we have a bunch. Don't ignore all of these. We have way too many characters already, but that's fine. Look at that. Look at how much time we've spent into this. Holy shit. So many. So many. But let's just take this time to create a new pilot. The thing about ComCon is that it makes the entire thing so much more simple compared to like normal D&D where you have to write shit down. So let's name what's our just a simple thing. New pilot registration. This is the form you send in for you to register your new pilot. So this guy is going to be named Skippy McDippy. Okay.
Okay.
And the Skippy McDippy is the name of the actual character, and the call
Okay.
sign it's like their nickname or what they
Oh, yeah.
call the title.
Okay.
Hindi.
Part 1 yung kay Sam, part 2 ang sa akin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're yeah. They call him the Dipster, and you can choose a variety of predefined backgrounds here. You could be a celebrity, a colonist, a criminal, a far field.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a bunch of stuff
Okay.
to pick from. A noble hair hire. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Hair to the throne.
It's air.
Hair. Thank you very much. A pankrati. It's like you're like a pilot but for sport and shit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make Skippy McDippy a criminal, right?
Okay.
And you can type in your pilot biography, and let's just type something simple. The Skippy pilot in the galaxy. That's your simple pilot biography, and there's description. That's just what they look like. Imagine a toilet, but there we go.
Okay.
That's and you can put in a picture. I have an account on this, so I can put in any picture I want. But you don't need to. But let's just for the sake of this exercise. So I pick this guy. This guy's gonna be Skippy McDippy, and
Okay.
we can continue, right? And this is where stuff gets a little confusing, but no worry, we'll walk you through it. You can pick your pilot skill triggers, right? And in actual mech combat where you fight using the big ass robots, this doesn't do anything. It's completely useless inside the actual mech. But
Okay.
when your character is interacting as a normal human being with other characters, that's where these things, the skill triggers, come into play. And it's it's very simple when you actually read it. There's just a lot. You can apply fist faces, so you can, if I add like an increased skill to apply fist to faces, when I roll a d20, which is a dice with 20 faces, I can add 2 to that roll. So if you go to Vox chat right now, Vox chat, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say that Skippy McDippy wants to punch someone in the face. How well does it go? I will roll 1d20 plus 2 because my apply fists to faces says it has an advantage of plus 2. So if I roll that, there I get an 11, and any roll above 10 is a success in Lancer.
Okay.
If you roll a natural 20, you hit him so hard that his face caves in and he fucking dies. But that's enough.
Okay.
But that depends on what you want to do. So you can
Okay.
pick it. Yeah, so it's just a matter of reading. If you want, because it really depends on like how much you want your character to be tailor made for everything. If you're just here for the mech combat, you can just pick anything here and just say caution to the wind. But it's
Okay.
really just whatever fits. So let's just get a bunch of random stuff. It doesn't really matter. And if you
Okay.
continue, these are the pilot talents, and the talents are what actually affects gameplay, where you're inside the mech. And the talents are like special abilities that your pilot has when in the mech,
Oh.
and they can,
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, the reason why I'm getting this because I'm applying Genshin and Honkai knowledge to this. Because I'm like, oh, talents like in Genshin.
Makes sense.
Kinda, yeah.
I haven't played
Okay.
Genshin.
Wait, go ahead.
Alright, so you can and basically when you're creating your mech, you want your mech to have a lot of synergies with your talents, right? You want your talents to synergize well with the mech that you have. And you can always change it later on, depending on whether or not your GM allows you to. And because Cedric's here, I will allow you. Hi, Cedric. Fuck you, Cedric. That's fun.
I won't.
If you're Cedric is my favorite player because he scares the shit out of me.
Okay.
Kyun is he's tied with Kyun. But
Wait, what's that?
Kyun
Sorry.
Kyun is Kyun has a I like
Yeah,
Cedric
neutral.
because he's actively out here to try and kill me, which I really appreciate because it keeps me on my toes. But you can pick anything here. You can when you're starting off as a level 0 pilot, you have 3 of these that you can pick. Right? So you can pick any 3. So let's start with a normal combination. I'm gonna get Ace, which gives me the level 1 Ace. While flying, it gives me the following benefits. You make all agility checks and saves with +1 accuracy. I'll show you what an agility check is later.
Okay.
And anytime an attack misses you, you may fly 2 spaces in any direction as a reaction. So with this talent, if someone shoots at you and they miss, you can move even if it's not your turn. Because it's yeah. That's the ace. But you can have any. This is what I would do if I was building an ace, where I would if it were me, I'd probably get it with you don't have to you can go on and look up builds if you want, if you don't want to do all this, if you just want to play skirmisher. You can, but typically when you're starting off, you pick 3 different talents and you can level them up to 3 depending on the session. So skirmisher, you have integrated chaff launchers, which basically at the start of your turn you gain soft cover. Soft cover will explain later, but essentially soft cover makes it harder for enemies to hit you.
Okay.
Because, for example,
That's a lot of
earlier, yeah, it's a lot of info. We're just starting. I'm very sorry. Hold on. Just go. If we're gonna go back to Vox chat, soft cover. Nope, not right now. We're not gonna get distracted. Hold on. That's a lot. Hold on, Sam. Keep it simple. Okay. Where's Nuclear Cavalier? Fuck. Wait. You can also be an empath. Yes, empath.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No, I'm not. It's an actual talent. You can be an empath. It's a part of the DLC, but I have all the DLC, so it's fine. I'm not gonna use that because I don't know how it works. I'm not gonna try and explain it because I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Tactician, Technophile, Vanguard, Walking Armory, House Guard, Confrati. Where's the fuck is Nuclear? There, Nuclear Cavalier. right? And basically, those are the 3 talents that you get when you're at level 0. And then now, you can pick your mech stats or your mech skills. And it basically just, it determines on what your mech is good at. So let's say I put it all into hull. Your mech is a big boy. If it hits, if something hits you, it's gonna tank the shit out of it. Just like boom, nothing happens. Agility means that if something tries to hit you, you're very good at dodging it, and you can move faster. So evasion 2, it's harder to hit you. So when you make the D20 roll, you have to beat a higher number if a mech is agile. And the speed makes you move faster, meaning you can make more movement. Systems, if someone tries to hit you with a tech attack, if they try to hack into your mech, it makes it harder for them to do that because they have good systems. And it also makes you better at hacking their mechs. And hacking is a lot of fun if you're Dennis. Because you can do a lot of silly shit with it. Like, it's like, it's like, in D&D, it's like intelligence. It's like the funny, the silly stat where you can do hacking shit. And engineering means that your mech is better at not exploding. Because some systems make your mech, it gains heat. And if your mech gains heat, it gets hot, obviously. And if it gets too hot, it will fucking explode. Right? But the thing about that is a lot of the systems that make your mech get really hot also do a lot in making it punch really, really hard. Typically, like mechs with that take a lot of heat do a lot of damage, right? And you're able to do a lot of damage without exploding, but you don't get any of the other stuff as well. So let's put 2 in engineering. And this is Skippy McDippy, and he's a brand new pilot. He's a level 0, the Dipster, right? And yeah, and let's just go up 1 license level so we can show. When you go up a license level, you typically just add more stuff. Let's make him really good at punching people, and you can add more stuff. So let's see, for example, here with afterburners, you may boost while flying. Every time you level up, you get a new one of this. So you get one of that every time you level up. So I level up once and I have ace, and that makes me, when I boost while flying, you may move an additional 1d6 spaces, but take heat equal to half that amount. So because I have good engineering, taking heat isn't as bad as it normally is, because it means I'm less likely to explode. Right? And if we continue, just more stuff. Put more into engineering if you want. And this is where the fun begins, because now you can add. Yeah, this is where the fun begins, because you can pick your licenses, and basically it means that you can pick out what licenses you can get, and the licenses determine what special weapons you have. So for example, this is Julian's favorite. It's the Blackbeard. I really likes this one, and basically the Blackbeard it's really good at grabbing people and not letting go. Very like small guy, little guy, really just, this is Julian as a mech. Right? Look, that's him. Yeah, it grabs you and it just holds really tight, and it does not want to let go. And if you get the first license for that, you get these 2 special things. The chain axe, which is a weapon. It does a decent amount of damage, and it has a special thing where your target becomes shredded until the end of the current turn, which basically means that there's no armor on that target until the turn ends. So you hit it that motherfucker once, they have no more armor. When you hit it again, it's gonna hurt more. And synthetic muscle netting, a little complicated. It makes it so that you can grab and grapple mechs bigger than you. So basically, it's just the Julian frame, and that's the that's the case with all of the. You get a rank 1 license, and it just gives you these cool little weapons that you can get. And if you level up more, you can actually get the actual frame and use this to play. We're gonna be starting on level 3. You're going to join, so you get to actually invest enough to get an entire frame when you're gonna play. So that's which is fun because these ones are really silly. For this particular one, I think I will be investing in. Fuck, what do I get? Fuck it, Duskwing SSC. Um, the frames are divided by manufacturer. So think of these, they're like different brands, and these are the different products they shell out. It's and it's like and they actually have their own shit in the lore, which isn't important, but it's a lot of fun if you read into that. Let's just get a Duskwing, which gives us these two things, which is a Veil Rifle, which is a gun. Pretty small damage, but it's accurate, meaning that hitting with it is easier. And a Neuro Spike, which gives us these neat little things over here. And now that I think about it, I don't want a Duskwing because it's a fucking thing. I'm gonna get a Tokugawa because I'm a badass. Boom! Okay. Tokugawa, Annihilator, same shit, just gives you different stuff to play with for every license level. Core bonus isn't applicable until level 3, which I'm gonna show you at the moment. We'll just go over that when it's important. And with that, with at least one license level, we can now make a new mech. Now, these are both when you're starting at level 1 and you don't have enough license levels to get an entire frame from the manufacturers, you tend to start with an Everest. But you can also start with the Samagarth, Sagarmatha, and you can actually see their stats over here. For example, the GMS balanced frame, and this is just the basic. It's very simple in terms of what it can do. You have your main mount, flex mount, heavy mount. It's a very, very simple mech. It's good at everything, and honestly, it's so balanced and it's so good that you can actually just stick with this until the end of the game, and it's gonna be good. It's so balanced. To be honest, the other mechs aren't there because they're stronger. It's just that they're more fun to play. The Samargatha is the same thing. It's just bigger at the size 2. And there's the Denali, which I don't know what this does. It's Crisis Catalog. I don't know what it does. So we're gonna call this the Dipstick. All right. And there we have the Dipstick, the GMS Everest. Let's just give it a mech image because I want to. Let's make it this thing. There, that's the image. That's what the Dipstick looks like, right? And basically it just tells you that this is a warning, empty mounts detected. The empty mounts are these things where you can put your weapons. Your system capacity is down here at the bottom where you put your tech stuff. And you can just pick whatever you want. Like, you have a bunch of guns here. Look at all these guns that you can put there. I'm gonna put the Annihilator there because I want to use it. And you can put anything you want, really. The game will tell you whether or not you're going to. It's very intuitive. Like, you just have to read a little bit and you just have to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, just ask Kyun because he's like way better at explaining this than I am. But
Okay.
you can pick.
Hello.
Yeah. That's basic.
Hello.
And you have the. And it's just all of that. You can wait long. Just put super heavy. No. Heavy slot shotgun. Dang. And you can just pick like whatever you want, and you can put it there on your stuff. And it's just these are your weapons. This is this thing's weapons. You can put the weapons over there. And for your system, you can put a bunch of stuff. Let's put the external batteries here because this thing gets really fucking hot. And let's just put a bunch of other stuff here. It doesn't really matter this early into the game. Just feel free to read through it. I sent you the link naman if you're interested. If you really want to, right. We want this thing to fly. I forgot. There, you have the Type 1 flight system. And that's really just it. It just now we have a complete build. This is a functioning build already, and it's something that you can use in game. Like this early, we just started. This is functional. You can use this in game, um, because the level you can start at level 1, and you can use this to play. And what you do when you play is you can hit active mode, and active gives you this, and you can see your skill triggers over here, your everything, and it explains to you what they do. So if you want to punch someone in the face, fight in the open, outside of your mech, you can add a +4 to your roll, get somewhere quickly. You can just read it over here. It explains exactly what it does. Inventor create. The explanations are there. If you're in a situation when we're in the narrative part of the campaign, where we're just telling the story and you can interact with the characters and with you guys, you can use these skill triggers to do things for your characters, and you can roll for it. And because you have the advantage, they're more likely to succeed. This is just I mean, like, really, it's really just gambling, but
Okay.
which is, yeah. And this is for outside mech combat. If you press the start mission button, and then you make the dips, you make this one, gives you this, which it's very intimidating at first, but it's typically what we do is that we play on this thing called Owlbear Rodeo, where it's just a couple of stuff over here. You can just switch between the two as much, and even then, like, you'll be guided through everything. But when your turn is active, you have this thing on the bottom, which helps a lot in telling you what you can do, right? In telling you what you're able to do. Everything is here. So this is like this actions here. This is one entire turn. 1, 2, and if you go from left to right, it tells you exactly what your turn entails. So first off, you have your protocols, which is what you do at the start of your turn. You can only do it at the start of your turn. So let's just activate the core system immediately. Right? That's your protocol. That's the first thing you do. Typically, we play over here on on these things, on a big ass thing like this,
Okay.
and your character is represented by a token, which I have. Now the tokens over here, is it this one? I think it's this one. Which one has which one has? Wow, I don't have it. Wait, fuck. Wait, I don't have it. Shit. Wait. Whatever. Let's pretend this is your mech, right? This is your
Mhm.
mech. You can use this represents your mech on the tabletop where you're actually playing, and this represents your mech stats. So for example, if we look back at you've already activated your core system. You can choose whether or not you can do a full action, which you can do one of this and then your turn is fucking over. But it's really good. Or you can pick 2 of this. It's either one of this or 2 of this. And 2 different actions. So you can't do this twice. You can't do this twice, and you can't do this twice. You can do it once. Here, you can do it once only, but it's really big and it's really good. So let's say, for example, I want to fucking fight something. I hit a barrage, and then and then I hit the barrage, and I attack, and it's really simple. You don't have to do any of this stuff because sometimes it just doesn't work. But the point is that it's it's really for the purpose of just tracking everything. But even then, it doesn't matter. As long as as long as you just tell me what's going to happen, I'll track it for you.
Okay.
And because of that's done, and now you already did the full action, so you can't do this anymore, right? So now you have your reactions, which you can do outside of your turn, and you have your free actions, which you can do, anytime during your turn, and it's not gonna count as a complete action. And if you do this shit, you see this thing right here, overcharge. You see this thing? You see this shit right here? This is Cedric's favorite thing. It's Cedric's favorite thing. And it's the one thing that causes me the most amount of pain. Because what it does is that if I overcharge, it lets you do another quick action again. And Cedric uses it to kill me every single time. And basically you can do that, you can attack again. That's pretty much what happens. Bang. And target destroyed. In one turn, Stimpy McDippy has killed 4 people. And with that, your turn has ended, but not before you use up. Look at that shit, look at all that heat. You can use that to move. Well, before your turn ends, you can end your turn immediately, or you can use up all your movement. And I have 4 movement, which means I can move 4 spaces. So for example, this is Skippy McDippy's mech, and he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and he moves right next to his buddy. Hey, it's Julian there. And with that, all 4 is already gone, and the only thing left is for you to make your reactions, which is stuff that you can do outside of your mech. So let's see, you have your acrobatics, which is a part of your ace skill, was mentioned earlier. Anytime an attack misses you, you may fly up 2 spaces in any direction. So because of that, can you guys see the tabletop thing?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Let's say this guy, this dickhead, moves in and tries to shoot you. Bang! But he misses. Oh no. How does he miss? If he somehow rolls lower than an 8, he misses. So let's say I have to roll 1d20. Fuck it, with difficulty because you're adjacent to Julian, because Julian's the protector. So -2. And you have to beat a score of 8. That's a set. Fuck, he hits you anyway. He hits me anyway. And let's roll for damage. Fuck it. 1d6. Wait, it's a Cedric's character, so he rolls it with another d6. Of course he does. 9 damage. So that's 9 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just in one fucking turn, Cedric has taken out half your health. Okay. But that's the idea. That's the idea. But if it doesn't hit, you can move another 2 things. 1, 2. And because of that, it's But you can do this Overwatch, which allows you to attack if someone moves into your threat range. This is within 3. And you can attack them, and it hits. And because of that, this guy is fucking dead. Bang, it's gone. And that's basically what happens. Typically, that's what happens in one turn in Lancer. Which, it's a lot, admittedly. But once you figure out how everything works, it's a lot of fun. You can ask any of us, especially Q, because he's the best one here at playing.
What?
Yes. Ikaw pinakamagaling maglaro, min. It's him and Cedric. Him and Cedric are really good. Why are they really good? Because they scare the shit out of me.
Damn.
And typically, that's what happens in that's what playing Lancer looks like. You roll the dice, you keep track of the stats, and generally you win when I get really and angry. It's a joke, but it's that's typically how you play. That's typically how you play Lancer. It's a little complicated, but once you get it, it's really simple. Everything else is just a matter of asking me questions and like, does it work? Yes. Does it not work? It does not work. And that's basically it. That's Lancer in a nutshell. And combat, and like that's basically it. And yun. I wanna jump in because I feel like I feel like I made this confusing.
Hold on, let me just get a few pictures. I'll just do the lore. Para
Loris, how many questions do you have?
I don't have any questions because I'm still absorbing them.
I like, it's fine to like that was just like para you dip your toes a bit, pero like
Aro.
you don't gotta remember like most of that, don't worry.
Okay, because like I was trying to figure out how the play, like the game itself works. So at least there's that. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of got a glimpse of it.
It's an easy. It looks. It looks extremely more complicated than it actually is. In reality, it's like you can do two things, right?
Mm.
Well, you can move and you can do two things.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
Either
can do
do
one
two-
big thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
it.
can two
You do
smaller
two
things
things,
or one big thing.
or one big thing, and then also moving.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. And I do my turn. The GM does his turn. Palit-palitan kami until everyone gets a turn. And that's the game for a round. And then we do a bunch of rounds. And then depends the story. That's it.
Usually 6 to keep it concise.
Yeah. What?
I was
I got like a
sorry,
bunch of
ano.
pictures because I was planning on explaining this with like
PowerPoint.
a PowerPoint.
Yeah, we weren't expecting you to be free this early.
I just got a bunch of
No need to
pictures.
do all that.
I just googled like Lancer pictures habang nagano si Sam. So just join my stream. Para
No, man,
you have
it's
something to
okay.
look at while I'm
I
explaining
just
the lore.
want a very simple thing, because like at this
Very.
point, it's kind of like you guys are pitching me into it.
I was looking like 80s music. Oh, I'm gonna loop this.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
With music?
With
No, this is
music.
background. This is literally just you don't even need to look at the screen. This is just visuals. If
Okay,
I ever
uh-huh.
explain something and then walang ano. So let's look at this. Lancer, right? Let me think. Where do I even start? How do I even remember Lord?
What about from the start?
It's like
From the very
Dungeons and
beginning.
Dragons, but like
Have
big
you
robots.
do you have any experience in
Titanfall.
D&D?
It's Titan
What?
Fallen Dragons.
Do you have any experience in D&D?
No, I've never played any game like this.
Okay. I'm gonna explain and everyone walang mag-jump in, okay?
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to like remember mid.
Everybody shut the fuck
Alright,
up.
everybody
Okay.
mute your mic. Everybody mute your
so-
mic except for Q.
Lancer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's imagine it's basically the same world, same humanity, but it's from the far, far future. You know how it is. Humans destroy Earth twice because you know how Earth people are. So the second time around, humans decide, yes, maybe this time we should try communism because it didn't work the first time. We fucking blew each other up, and the second time, maybe we should just sama-sama na lahat, right? So we formed this thing called the Union, which is basically worldwide intergalactic government that's basically communism. So yan. With Union, 1,000 years pass and shit, and humanity expands to the stars, even like, you know, going through like planets and stuff. But still, sublight travel is slow as shit, right? Like, you can't just teleport from one planet to another. So the first travelers, everyone went into stasis and got put into these like giant Noah Ark-sized ships, and everyone was like, okay, I'm gonna go dito, I'm going here. Let's see each other in maybe 10,000 years. Fuck it, bala na, right? So everyone went to sleep, everyone went to space. So this took so long, this whole like space travel thing, that we actually invented faster than light travel before they even got to their destinations. We got there before them. Yung mga natira sa Earth. How did we do this? How do we do this? Okay, a bit more story. In the solar system, there's this like moon called Deimos in Mars. Mars has a lot of moons, right? And one of them just decided to disappear out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
Okay, so what happened was there's this like super ancient AI, whatever. Humanity's basically woke up an ancient AI god because ChatGPT went insane, right? And Deimos just disappeared. Ever since this happened, reality just kinda permanently warped. Like everything just started blowing up. AI started waking up. Your phone, your ChatGPT just said hello in the like randomly at 3 a.m. So everything just got crazy, and the whole galaxy felt this. Good news, we figured out how to invent faster than light travel because of this. Because space-time folding and whatever. Bad news is, again, random AIs around the galaxy just started becoming basically digital demigods. They're called like Deimos entities, whatever. But yeah, so these guys basically did untold havoc around the whole world. Until we slapped them, giving them drugs, put them in a box, and basically zipped them into our phones. And now we have NHPs. We have like AI assistants. They're called NHPs because they're non-human persons. So yeah, we found out how to slave AI because humanity, right? And they became pretty useful. So now with our new space travel, we find like different planets and different stuff like that. And guess what? We found a planet called Herincia or Hercinia? Hercinia. Hercinia is like, imagine this Earth 2, right? We finally found Earth 2. It's like beautiful, a bunch of like scenery, lush trees, foliage, wildlife. It's pretty much Earth 2. It's perfect. And it even has like mayroon ng buhay dun. What do you call it? Like a sentient life. They have like these insect guys called Agrigorians. I want you to take a wild guess on what we did the moment we landed there. What do you think humanity does best when you find a planet with resources? Or actually any place with resources?
Colonize!
We colonized it almost immediately. We colonized that shit.
Yippee!
Immediately. Because the planet, okay, remember, the planet is covered in trees and roots. It's all like pretty much, if you know Avatar 1, yung lore, we did the same shit. We started burning everything. But like the thing is, with trees and roots everywhere, you can't really drive like trucks. You can't really put like vehicles or planes or like runways. That shit's too hard. So you know what we did? We put legs in our cars.
Robots?
And a flamethrower. Boom! We get the first mech chassis. And it's called a world killer. Because of course it is. It looks like this. This is the very first
Oh, it's
mecha.
cute.
This is the thingy. Of course we name it World Breaker. But yeah. So that's what happened. Our primal instinct to destroy everything kicked in. And fuck it, we made this thing. So yeah, we figured out that mechs basically work so damn well because it's so easy to traverse and everything and just fight everything that we started using for everything. And thus Lancers were born. Lancer. These guys, right? Where's the thingy? Yeah, Lancers. So that's what happened. So
That's crazy.
with that, like, that's basically the main context of everything. So now I can like focus on a little bit more on the stuff. Like for example, in the world of Lancer, so you know how Union pretty much rules most of the galaxy now, because in this like new communist rule, if you're a Lancer, you get all their equipment for free from the Union. I mean, it's limited only to your license level. And explain naman ni Sam that you have like licenses and stuff. But with those licenses, you can get your free mech. So while we're on the topic of Union anyways, with Union, they have this main like supplier called the GMS. And GMS is basically, since we have communism, everything is free now, right? So that's why yung sinabi kanina na Sam, we start with an Everest. It's pretty much like the baseline for all mechs. The Everest is so like balanced in the game, or everything GMS does, General Master System does, or gives like to people, that is pretty much like the baseline of what you need to do. If it's worse than GMS, it's not worth. Does that make sense?
Wait,
Hold on.
again, because my Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me get my thingy lang real quick. So,
while you... Wait, sorry.
yeah. No, ikaw ka.
I
Eto.
just wanted to add, the thing that happened on her city is actually a bit of a gap between, because there's this thing, Union is led by a committee, and the committee that did the genocide, the colonization, different from the current committee in the lore, because the committee did the colonization and all that bullshit was the second committee. Yeah. Third committee is the one ruling everything, and they're really, really pacifistic.
Okay, got you.
Wait long. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, communism. So you got the GMS. That's pretty much the
Okay.
General Master Systems. Since you're a Lancer, you get everything for free from the government, and you get it from something called GMS, which is like their main engineering branch. And what you get usually is an Everest, which is this. And Everest pretty much does everything nice, everything like it's a top of the line baseline, not top of the line, yeah, baseline. So
Standard.
if it's worse than Everest, it's bad. This is basically the baseline of everything. And it's so balanced that everything you put in it will just get the job done. But of course,
There's
with the galaxy, everyone going around everywhere, everyone has their own gig, everyone has their own companies, everyone has their own plans. And there's a bunch of different companies that also develop mechs. Some of them, including what's it called? Ito, the IPS, SSC, what's it, Jay? Harrison. Okay, I'm gonna end this. So, isa-isahin ko sila. After GMS, you also have these options. So if the GMS is the all-around thingy, all-around or whatever, and like your starting point. Asan yung nito? So we have, first of all, ito, the IPS, the Interplanetary North Star. It was a shipping company that turned manufacturer. So IPSN, I keep mixing it. IPSN is basically responsible for like majority of space travel. Imagine ito yung if Shopee went intergalactic and they got their own big companies and now they make mechs. So thus they have like access for all the goods that come in. And so with that comes their ano tawag doon? Parang motto of being reliable and trustworthy. These are the same people. Or the side can be same. The side can be said with the people that work for the company. IPSN aims to provide like true and try gear, you know, stuff that build tough, build to last. So similar yung people nila. I found like art dito. So these are the type of people who would be piloting IPSN stuff, like you know, construction workers, maybe security guards, maybe people just looking for honest work, basically. Next we have the SSC, which is what's it called?
Balenciaga. Balenciaga.
No, what's
Smith
the
Shimano Corporation.
Oh,
Corporation.
alam ko na.
Smith Shimano company? Yes. Okay. So SSC is
Corporation.
the Balenciaga of Lancer. SSC is the Gucci. Everything. Okay. It's everything but practical, but they specialize in luxury products. SSC, ano kasi ulit?
Smith Shimano Corpro.
Yeah.
Apple, basically. This company prioritizes itself in like bionic parts, luxury items, be it like travel, combat. Everything is done in style with the SSC. Even the members of SSC like look the part. They all worked hard together, and only the best of the best make it in SSC basically. And everyone there has the right to become pretentious because they all look like fucking cyberpunk shit. If your team is cyberpunk, you go SSC. Where's the art na nakita ko? Ito, like stuff like this. These are basically SSC. And their mechs reflect the same way. They have stuff that have like invisibility, teleportation, like fancy stuff, magnetic fields, all that jazz. If you want a Lamborghini, you go to SSC.
May
You
I
want
add
a
something about
class?
SSC? May I add something, if I may?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you go to Harrison.
The thing about SSC is that they also, their main selling point, aside from all of that, is they sell fucking genetics. They fucking breed
Okay.
people
Oh,
to make
why
like
would you use that
perfect
word?
humans.